the woman who broke Alexander Pushkin's heart in a quiet summer estate near Trigorskoye. A young poet stared at a woman as if seeing light for the first time. Her name was Anna Petrovna Kern, and that moment, her laughter, her perfume, the curve of her neck would live forever in his lines. I remember a wondrous moment. Generations would memorize those words, believing they were born from love. Few would guess they were also born from bitterness and betrayal. At 16, Anna was forced into marriage with General Ermolay Kern, a man 36 years older than her. 52, stern, jealous, he treated his young wife as property, not a partner. She called him the old man and avoided his touch. Even her children reminded her of captivity. For years, she lived between gilded salons and silent tears, dreaming not of romance but of escape. And then, at 19, fate sent her a stranger with dark curls, burning eyes, and a reckless smile, a young man named Alexander Pushkin. It was 1819. Pushkin was 20, bold, brilliant, already the scandal of every salon. He noticed her instantly, whispering, "How can one be so beautiful?" She laughed, dismissing him as a boy with too much charm and too little status. He watched her all evening, and when she left, he whispered to a friend that smile could kill reason itself. For Anna, he was a name among many admirers. For Pushkin, she became a ghost he couldn't forget. 6 years later, everything had changed. Pushkin was no longer a reckless youth. He was Russia's greatest poet, adored and feared. And Anna, still lovely, still restless, arrived in Trigorskoye to visit her aunt. Pushkin was there. When he saw her again, he froze. When she smiled this time, it wasn't polite. It was electric. He wrote, he read, he loved. In her presence, words poured out of him like confession. And from that storm of memory and desire came his most famous poem, I Remember a Wondrous Moment. But what burned quickly also burned out. Their affair, if it ever truly began, was brief, too brief for the legend it became. Soon after, Pushkin called her not muse, but a Babylonian heart. Her heart was a compass that spun without rest. She sought tenderness in the arms of men who adored her beauty, but not her soul. Cousins, officers, poets, each one became a fleeting spark in her endless search for love. The same passion that inspired poetry became her curse. Her name spread through Petersburg drawing rooms, not as a muse, but as a scandal. When her husband finally died, she was free, but alone. At 36, Anna shocked society once more. She married her own 16-year-old cousin, Alexander Markov-Voynov. People whispered. She smiled. This time, age, gossip, and poverty meant nothing. She had finally chosen love herself. They lived simply, far from court and glory. No salons, no admirers, just two souls who refused to let go. They died the same year, 1879, within months of each other. After all the poetry, all the scandals, all the tears, Anna Kern found peace not in fame, but in the quiet presence of the boy who loved her when the world had already turned away. To the world, she was a muse. To Pushkin, she was both divine and dangerous. To herself, she was just a woman who wanted to be loved, not worshipped, not immortalized, simply loved. Hit if you believe that sometimes the price of being someone's muse is losing yourself.